God bless you. So, we're just doing a quick short going into the natural detox. I've had those asking about it, so we're going to just go into it and look at what I used for my detox when I wasn't doing well, and what cleansed and washed me out, basically. So, because everything's made by God's natural order, God's natural creation, and everything naturally made by God versus everything that's unnatural in the world, synthetic. You see, you're affected by all the different things in this world: resonance, your food, your water, audibly, visually. You see, it's spiritual warfare, so. And you got to look after your flesh, which is weak. And God made all the fruits of the herb and all the foods that will be meat for you. And of course, in today's day and age, they make food made from such and such, and you're like, oh, come to this place, and you look at a list and there's a word with like 20 different letters, and you're like, I'm not even trying how to pronounce that. What even is it? And it's like, stay with the natural stuff. You know who you are when it's natural. So let's have a look at what we got. So curcumin, that is what you get in turmeric. Now, turmeric specifically, when you put that in your system, that detoxes your body via your liver. Turmeric is for your liver. It's a good liver detox. So those that have rotted their liver with alcoholism, that's good for that. Here we go. We got the old blueberries. Nah, this is the powdered one, but yep, you can get just fresh, normal, natural blueberries and get them down here. Same as I'd say garlic's a good one. But this is detox. Strong antioxidant properties to detox your system. And then we've got aronia berries. More antioxidants. We're looking at trying to have a full level of minerals, vitamins. Detoxing the old body, you see. You want to have a high level of antioxidants. It's to flush the body as much as possible. Of course, I've got my maca powder. Now, this was always used for where you wanted like high energy. I used to use this in bodybuilding. I used to add a big old fat teaspoon of this in my protein shakes before I went to get my pump on, because it pumps you up to get the workout in. The Mayans used to use it before they used to go to war. So it was one of those, the old maca. We got the chlorella. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. I'm not a fan of the seaweed powders. They taste really, yeah, they are what they are. But then I'm not too keen on the flavour, and I don't like fish. So these are strong. Technically, if you were to live on just, where's the other ones? So we've got the chlorella here, and this one should be my spirulina. Technically, these are so nutrient dense, if you were to have enough of it, you could live on that as your food. Because it's so nutrient dense. Because it's got everything you need in for your system to exist. Here we go. We've got sea buckthorn. It's another one you can use. You know, and it's adding all these different things, you know. They've got all the different compounds, proteins, enzymes, vitamins, minerals. And that's what we're looking at. So I'm going through all the different ones I've used during my time to detox myself, so that I could get my strength and my health back. So you got your moringa powder here. Another one. So, and which one's this? Oh, yep. My chlorella tablets as well. Easier so you don't have to taste it in your protein shakes. So you get it in tablet form. This is actually a kidney cleanse collection. So let's have a look at what we got in here. Because it will be made of various different. So this one's got cinnamon bark in it. It's got ginger root, which is another good one. You've also got turmeric rhizomes and green tea, which is natural stimulant and antioxidant. See, this is good if you have something like this and you add a little bit of black pepper. Because when you detox, if you add black pepper, your body will absorb easier whatever you put in your system. So if you're, the saying, you are what you eat. Well, if you're eating a lot of junk food, and then you add, say, black pepper to that junk food, your body will absorb the junk more readily, more easily. So be careful what you eat and drink. Yes, this one's also got rosemary leaf, grapeseed, wild blueberry, as we saw before, raspberry, cranberry, and strawberry in this particular one. And this one's a kidney cleanse for detoxing your system via your kidneys. If you got like a urinary tract infection, it says this can be helpful for that, while also being a natural detox and a cleanser of your kidneys. So washing out toxins via your kidneys, because that'll be so your kidneys will work for your sweat, so you can detox via sweating and urinating, and that's where your kidney function is, whereas your liver function is the other parts of your system. So you're like purifying via your blood and washing out your stomach or your enzymes. So you got apple cider vinegar with the mother, and you take like a teaspoon of this one. Now normally this is Bragg's brand. I think I have a bottle of it in the fridge. One sec. Yeah, dude. There you go. Bit of that. Teaspoon of this, and all this sedimentary. This is what it means when it says with the mother. Just there. Okay, so you want that one. That's Old Faithful, tried and tested. And that will detox your gut fauna of all bad gut bacteria, and it'll actually relayer it with good bacteria. And that's a vinegar which starts as an acid, but when you put it into your system, it transfers as an alkaline. Now, that doesn't happen with all vinegars, but with that particular one, it does. So there's a little bit of information for you there. I feel like I'm doing a school lesson. So from here, we've got the old wild lingonberry powder. You probably see these when you go out in the woods. So as you can see, this is there again, and we've got all our different... So these are literally just powders, there's nothing else but what it says. And as you can see, you can use this for your system. And it's all about purification of your body. Having what God naturally made. And also knowing all the things that there are available to you. Because what's this one? Blackcurrant. You know about blackcurrants? I hope so. Because I tell you what, I can barely find blackcurrants now unless you find blackcurrant jam, but then that's full of sugar and I don't want that. Or, blackcurrant jelly, but it's not the same thing. Or blackcurrant ice cream, but it's not the same thing. But pure blackcurrants, if you grow them, these are like a super antioxidant. These will flush you out. These will bind and remove so much out of you. My gran used to grow these blackcurrants. Can't go wrong. Oh, now we've got to go into the other things. That I don't use, but do own. That I don't know. So it just sits there. Aha. Lugo's Iodine. Radiation. You want a bit of Lugo's Iodine. Now, this is one that is an oral solution, so it's like 1 or 2 drops, because this is the food grade one. And that goes in like a full glass of water or something. And I tell you this, when I was having this, I was feeling well sick. Because it made me feel like really nauseous. But I tell you this, all the lumps I had, they're gone. So, does the job. This is oil of oregano. Now, this is a specific type. This isn't just any generic oil of oregano. It's actually from a specific type of oregano that only grows in one place in Greece and nowhere else. Reason being is its carvacol content. Now, carvacol is a specific mineral, so you can use this not orally specifically. I would use this with a carrier oil. So what that means is I would get a little bit of, say, some coconut oil, and then I would put a couple of drops of this carvacol on that, mix them together, and then I would topically put it on an area. Now, the standard place I would put that, because carvacol is specifically to attack the herpes simplex virus, and I had previously come into contact with someone that had shingles, and the person that had the shingles had quite a lot of something. You understand? And what was one of the main common symptoms of people that had something? Shingles. So I treat all my bases. I don't take any risks. So you take that carry oil as a spoke, and you rub that just above your tailbone. You know, that little round bump or above the buttocks at the base of the spine, about 2 inches up, little part of the spine there, because what it is what's known as the herpes simplex virus likes to rest in that area. And what you do, because it's supposedly hard to treat and get rid of, you add this to that area where it doesn't like, and it aggravates it and irritates it and flushes it out your system. So you've got that one for that. And then where are we now? Remember I was talking about turmeric? Turmeric, and these ones are turmeric, ginger, and black pepper. That black pepper is to bring it into your system quicker. Ginger is also good for your stomach. It's also a hot thing. Good stimulant. Good for travel sickness as well. In case you're someone that gets sick while traveling, or you get ill on boats, in cars, coaches, that sort of thing. You have a bit of ginger. So there you go. More antioxidants to detoxify the system. Where are we next? More detox. And in this one, let's see if we can find what's in it. Right, so we got the psyllium husk. We've got, where are we? We got konjac fiber. We've got anise seed. We got fennel. We got rhubarb. I might be better with my glasses on, actually. This is really small. No, I can't read with my glasses because it makes my eyes blurry. It's the only time I don't read. The only time I don't need glasses, is when I'm reading. So I got rhubarb. It's just, this is ridiculously small writing. Licorice, sea buckthorn. So that's a licorice root. That's actually a plant. I'm not talking about sweets. We got sea buckthorn. We got gentian root. Nearly said something else then. Lactobacillus acidophilus. That's to do with your stomach, gut fauna. Now, I know these are quite strong, which is why I always get these ones, because these will flush you out. And not necessarily in a way you would like, so you might want to be near a bathroom. You get the idea. Right. Don't think I've used these ones, or have I? Let's quickly check. No, I haven't used them, so I can't speak on those. Don't talk on things I don't know. Sea kelp. Iodine. You're going to get iodine from sea kelp, which is the reason we have these. This is one type of sea kelp I've got. I think I've got a few different types of sea kelp. Greens. 5 greens. So this is literally a mix of different greens mixed together. You know, your leafy greens, like say your broccolis, your cabbages, things like that. And it's to get their nutrients into your system. So this is one way of helping you to fight all your different issues in your health. Okay? Ways of detoxing, ways of fighting illnesses and ailments. And from that, where are we? Garlic. So you got the old garlic. Although the best way is get yourself some raw, fresh garlic. One way you can do with garlic is you can have apple cider vinegar with the mother, a bit of lemon juice in a glass of water, and you drink that down. And then what you can do is you can get garlic, lemon and honey in a glass of water, dice up your garlic, drink the drink with the garlic in it, and eat the pulp. That's going to taste terrible. But I tell you this, if you're feeling ill, like, you know, you got like a flu or something, those sort of symptoms, that will flush you in like 24 hours. Get you back on your feet, get you back and going. Garlic is really strong. It's antiviral, antibacterial. You can actually, if you stick it in a wound, like a wart or something, you'll actually watch it burn the flesh away. It's quite strong stuff. So you can use it in different ways. Back in the day, what people used to do is they'd go to bed with a piece of garlic. Like you could put garlic on your foot, come out in your breath. So people would say about putting a piece of garlic under your pillow. You know, if you want to clear out your old lungs, you get eucalyptus oil, put it in boiling water and you breathe. That will go into all your air pathways because your nose, your ears and everything there is all interconnected. And that will just cleanse you out. And that will get rid of any viral load in your lungs and clear them. So you can breathe easier and breathe better. A little bit of interesting information there. What we got here? Stimulant, maca tea. Good old maca tea is green tea. So you get that down in your system. That'll look after you. These are all different ways of keeping your body strong so you can fight various ailments. You see, so this is actually olive leaf, but it's oleurapine. Another thing, as we were talking about earlier with the carvacol for fighting herpes and things like that, because you don't want anything to come against you. Now we know what one of the basic symptoms are, and the day and age where a serpent sheds its skin, I think we'll call it that, where you got that whole thing there. So being safe so you don't accidentally come down with anything you don't want. It's not how to fight anything just in case you did. Organic seaweed detox. So this is made of different seaweed. You know what? You know when there's words you can't... Oh, hang on. They got the easy ones at the top. I'll go to the easy ones because I can read them. You got your spirulina, your chlorella. You got your ashwagandha root. You've got artichoke, green tea, and cayenne. Now, cayenne is a great detoxer as well. Chilies are also a good stimulant for your system. Chilies and cinnamon. They'll increase your metabolism by, I think it's 16 to 17% for efficiency. So when I was bodybuilding, that was like one of my main ones. I always had that. You know what I mean? So I used to focus on the healthy side of things because I was a natural. I wasn't trying to be the biggest guy in the gym. I just wanted to be the most natural. So to see what the body could truly achieve at its natural peak. And that's another sea kelp. Some of these are going to be multiples of the same thing, I'm afraid. Chlorella again. So that's chlorella tablets. What we got left? I think we're nearly done. There you go. That's the same type of carvacol in a tablet form now, so you can orally take it to work internally as well as externally. It's fighting on all fronts, and a good soldier always has a good weapon. And when your weapon isn't God's natural things, you can fight. So, and always remembering that prayer is the greatest thing you'll ever have. That's sea kelp. And it's praying and seeking God to help you, guide you, strengthen you, heal you, and bless you. There you go, some more soft gels. I think that one's actually got the herb as well, so you can actually add it to your cooking. And this is the colon cleanse. I think we've gone through all of them now. Oh, hang on, we got one here as well. So that's your colon. That's, you know, getting rid of your waste. And these ones is your intestine cleanse. So let's have a look at what we got. We've got rhubarb, aloe vera, cayenne again. Burdock root, that's a good herb. That's one of those you want to have in your cupboard anyway. Let's go. Right, where were we? Clove bud powder. Barberry bark, fennel seed, licorice root, dandelion root, ginger root, rhubarb and sugar beet. Sugar beet, that would be something from beetroot, if it's from the beet family. Beetroot's actually good for your heart. Increases the oxygen in your blood. Also increases the iron in your blood. Thickens blood. Increases oxygen in your blood because it increases iron in your blood. So it's actually quite a good one, the old beetroot. This one, what have we got? We got cinnamon. We got clove. We got shiitake. We got garlic. Glucoman. Pumpkin seed. Pumpkin seeds are good for you. Chicory root, there we are. Grapefruit seed. Grapefruits are really good for giving you lots of energy and vitality, I found. They build, although I do have to warn, they do build your energy and vitality in different ways as well. Same as strawberries, if you understand what I mean. You got cayenne extract, fenugreek seed, olive leaf extract. So, and also, you know, we're looking at products that aren't got added gluten or added soy, because I don't touch soy. I ain't got time for that. You know, I don't do wheat, so that's another thing I keep out my diet. You know, wheat and soy, we don't want them, and unnecessary sugars. Natural sugars are different to added sugars, which is what a lot of people miss out on. So I don't think I've got anything else to show you. I think that's all of them. Yeah, it looks like it, because it looks like I've run out of some of my other ones. But it's a balanced and healthy diet beats everything. And in today's day and age, where they're making everything unnatural, it's being prepared for the unnatural. But yeah, this is my detox. And then, of course, you got your chain amino acids, because I needed to work with my proteins as well for my body to fight. And then you've got what's known as shilajit. It's called mountain blood. It's not actual blood. It's fulvic acids from a specific mountain. Very strong stuff, I'll tell you that. Very strong. And that is a deep, immense amount of nutrients being put into your system for your body to process, into your system to cleanse your system very quickly. So with these things, these are all powdered forms of God's natural creation, God's natural order of herbs, plants, fruits, vegetables. That's what those are. And it's having a healthy diet based upon God's natural creation. There's nothing wrong with taking time buying fresh fruit and vegetables. There's nothing wrong with learning to grow them yourself because of this day and age, so that you can. Because you'll be able to eat and drink healthier. The same as understanding how to flush any unnatural things, or how to chelate, to remove toxins from the system, or activated charcoal to bind against poisons and free radicals. Your body is a temple, because God is the one that works within you. He's the one that guides you. He's the one that strengthens you and teaches you. And so much for this being a short video. But all things that must be done properly and correctly. And it is unto God alone we trust in. Unto God alone we pray to. In Jesus' name. That He guide us. That He heal us. That He strengthen us. That we do what is good in His eyes. Because we live in a day and age that we know as the microwave generation, where everyone wants everything now and they don't want to put any effort in to get it. Sometimes you need to put time into boiling your food. Sometimes you need to put time into stewing all those things together and boiling them down, and then ingesting what you have created from that. The time it takes to do that. And it's important that we ourselves put the effort in for that. Now, God is there for each and every one of you, every step of the way. Because Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And no one come to the Father but by the Son. So be encouraged in Christ. Trust in Him with all your heart, body, soul, and spirit, and strength. And those of you that want to flush your systems out because you're worried about what's in your food and drinks and things like that, and all the stuff in the air that you're concerned about, that is just a little bit of information on what I personally have for me to keep me up and running, because I put this old body through the mill. You know, when it gets really run down, then I make sure I take all of this stuff to detox it and flush it. So we do all things for the glory of God. For praise be the Lord for His creation. He's the one that gives us abundance. He's the one that helps us, that we can recover from all the things we go through. And as you saw a little while ago, there was a video where I was hitting off the ORF and I had all these lumps come up. And it was like around the old lymphs, all swelling up, and that kind of issue needed to be dealt with, and this is how I dealt with that issue. Now, all those lumps I had that spread at that point, they're gone. I'm back on my feet. I kept myself going through all of it. I never gave up. I never stopped. Yeah, I didn't feel good, I'm not going to lie. But I prayed and called on God to help me through it. And I used what I have for what I know I have. And went into the old cupboards and pulled out my old stuff. Because I tell you this, all of this stuff's way out of date. But for me, I've got what I need. I trust in the Lord to keep it all safe and usable. So trust in the Lord and He'll take care of you and steer you right. God bless each and every one of you.